Okay, folks, here's Mage, January 28th, 2023. This is his maiden race, 7 furlongs on the dirt at Gulfstream Park.
Courage and perform. Perform is ready, and it's post time for the early pick 4. And they're off. Kentucky Joker was quick into stride to take the lead with Perform moving to him. Sent through at the rail, Mage is on the go. One Fast Dream's not far away. So as they scrum out of the chute, it's now Mage who takes the lead. In front 3/4 of a length, Perform is there second. From between horses, One Fast Dream is now third from Foxburg fourth. Bourbon Resolve improves to take fifth ahead of Summon Your Courage, then Kentucky Joker, and the trailer is Dark Vector. They make their way down the backstretch and go to the opening quarter mark. And with the advantage, Mage by 1.25. Perform is there second. 2 back to One Fast Dream third. Bourbon Resolve racing by himself in fourth. 4 more to Summon Your Courage. Foxburg's not firing. He's being outkicked at this stage. Outside of him and Dark Vector and Kentucky Joker with a ton of work to do through a 22-3 opening quarter. Perform within a neck of Mage on the top end. 2.5 to Bourbon Resolve with every opportunity. Summon Your Courage begins to stoke the boilers fourth and only 5 lengths behind. 45-4 for the opening half mile. At 11-1, Edgar Perez and Mage trying to turn him away. Off the turn with a 3-length lead. Perform is second. Down the center, Summon Your Courage with just 1/8 of a mile to go. Mage is responding here. Mage now by 5. Bourbon Resolve from between. Down the center, Summon Your Courage. Perform is back fourth, but a very nice run here from the son of Good Magic. It's Mage in front. Second, Bourbon Resolve. Third, Summon Your Courage. Fourth was Perform. And then One Fast Dream for the high 5 in 1:22-2.
Well, there you go, folks. That was Mage's first race. He didn't get any respect. He was 11-1. And he smoked that 7 furlongs in 1:22.54. Next up will be Mage at the Fountain of Youth, where he didn't get any respect there either. So that's the next part of this race video. Okay, folks, Mage went off at 11-1 in his maiden race, and he smoked 7 furlongs in 1:22.54. This is his second race. He's the number 6. He's number 4 is Forte, and Mage is number 6. He's 6-1 here, and as you watch, you'll see he bumped the gate and he got a terrible start. Anyway, here's the race, and I'll let
Dangerous ride to take the outside.
Let Peter Aiello take
there
over
in the gate. And they're off in the Fountain of Youth Stakes. Forte was away cleanly enough, but Cyclone Mischief was first to begin, and he's ridden for the early lead. Up on the outside, Dangerous Ride has the same idea, so the outside 2 horses cross over and lead the way. Legacy Isle, meanwhile, angles off the inside, and Forte slides through at his inside. Rocket Can is next, and Mage is wide on the course. Il Miracolo is headstrong while third last. Second last, Blazing Sevens. The early trailer is Shadow Dragon. They make their way by an opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. Cyclone Mischief has the lead and he has the rail. He leads by a length. Over long shot, racing second is Dangerous Ride. Out deep on the course in Mage, 3 wide Rocket Can. Perfectly spotted early is Forte. The Breeders' Cup champion is only 3 lengths off the lead with Legacy Isle on his outside. These top flight horses have gone 5 ahead of Shadow Dragon, then Blazing Sevens and Il Miracolo. Half a mile to go. They go to the first finish line in the 2023 Fountain of Youth Stakes. They went 47-3 for a half mile. Cyclone Mischief, he's been in front from the outset, and he still has the lead. Rocket Can starts to make a bid second. 3 wide, Mage is third. Irad Ortiz Jr. has strong hold of Forte. He looks ready to roll, just needs some open racetrack. Dangerous Ride calls it an afternoon, then Legacy Isle as they run to the top of the stretch. Irad decides to swing out, and Forte is on the go now. Cyclone Mischief fights to hold it. From between horses, it's Rocket Can. Mage is 3 wide, but a big presence 4 wide in the form of Forte. 4 across the course as they straighten for home. Out in the center, Forte tries to overhaul Cyclone Mischief, who's very game, but Forte's very good. As a 3-year-old, he debuts with an easy victory in the Fountain of Youth Stakes. Here's your 2-year-old champion. Here's Forte, geared down. Rocket Can second, Cyclone Mischief third, Mage ran well, he was fourth, Shadow Dragon to complete your high five in 143 flat. He's back.
Okay, folks. So Mage took fourth place here, and he got 10 Kentucky Derby points. But as you could see on the turn there, Forte cut him off and basically pushed him into the rear of the horse that was in the two lane. But anyway, this is race 2 of Mage's 4 races to glory, and this one he ran it in call it 144. So you can guess what's coming up next. It's going to be the Fountain of Youth. Okay, folks, this is Mage's 3rd race. He's at the Florida Derby. He's up against Forte again. So far, he's won. He ran 7 furlongs and he smoked it. He had a troubled trip in the Fountain of Youth. He finished 4th, but he got 10 points. And his jockey here in the Florida Derby is Luis Saez. So in 3 races, Mage has had 3 different jockeys. Anyway, this is the Florida Derby. And I'm going to let Pete Aiello, my favorite track announcer, take over here.
Forte tosses his head around, settles in. And they're off in the Curlin Florida Derby. It was an excellent beginning for Forte. He'll be able to duck over some from his outside draw. Meanwhile, West Coast Cowboy firing through at the inside to take the early lead. Fort Bragg got over quickly, and he's on to take over now. Fort Bragg from the 10 post to the rail and on top a length and a half. Mr. Peaks is now second with West Coast Cowboy in third. Young Frau between horses. Mr. Ripple is next. Cyclone Mischief is stacked 4 wide, 5 wide, WNL. And it's a length and a half to Il Maricolo. Irad Ortiz Jr. and Forte. They're toward the back of the field while 3 wide. Shaq Diesel is next, then Nautical Star, and Mage is last of all as they complete the opening quarter in 23-2. Down the backstretch they go. Jockey Joel Rosario and Fort Bragg on top by 2.5. Mr. Peaks is second. Mr. Ripple is third. West Coast Cowboy is down toward the inside. Working out in the center is Cyclone Mischief. Then it's Young Frau, Forte, starting to get a bit closer now. He's about 6 lengths off the speed through a 46 3/2 mile. Strong fractions being put up by Fort Bragg. He heads into the far turn on top by 2. Mr. Peaks is second. Mr. Ripple is third. Up on the outside, it's Forte. He's starting to get to work now. He's about 8 lengths off this loose leader with 5/16 remaining. Fort Bragg tries to sneak away. He has the lead by 2.5. Mr. Ripple, he's now second. Cyclone Mischief moves up on the outside third. Forte's locked in as Mage begins to roll from the back. They race past the quarter-mile pole in the Florida Derby, and Mage got the jump on Forte as he goes to get Fort Bragg. Cyclone Mischief is fighting hard. He's still right there. Less than a quarter mile to come, and Cyclone Mischief, he's up for a fight and tries to turn away Mage. Forte better hurry up. Final 16th of a mile. Forte starts to gather in the top horses. Here comes Forte. This is going to be very close, but the champion prevails. Forte wins over Mage. Mage was second. Third, Cyclone Mischief. Then Mr. Ripple, Fort Bragg for the high five. He gave you a scare, but he got it done. On to Louisville for Forte.
Yeah, well, Forte's on to Louisville, but so is Mage, because Mage finished second here. He's the number 4 horse, and he got 50 points for second, and that gave him a total of 60. So these are the 3 races that Mage ran prior to the Kentucky Derby, and he made history by doing it in 3 races. Anyway, the next up, as you can imagine, is the Kentucky Derby. Hold on to your hats, folks. Okay, folks, here he is. Mage has made it to the Kentucky Derby. He's running in the 8 gate, and this is his 4th race. He's run a total of 4 minutes and 55 seconds up to this point. His jockey is he's back to Javier Castellano. He broke his maiden with Edgar Perez. Then he had Javier Castellano in the Fountain of Youth. Then he had Luis Saez in the Florida Derby. And now he's back with Javier Castellano, who had never won the Kentucky Derby. So here's the fateful race.
They're in the gates. And they're off in the Kentucky Derby. And Confidence Game got away well, so too Verifying Kings Barnes is up there too. Jace's Road from the outside and Reincarnate from mid-pack fires out as well in that daunting run to the first turn of the Derby. And it's Verifying Kings Barnes and Reincarnate, the three of them across the track early on. And they've opened up by 2.5 lengths. Confidence Game toward the inside is racing in fourth. Two Phils is fifth. Jace's Road on the outside is sixth. Hit Show toward the rail racing in seventh. Rocket Ken comes away in eighth. Raise Kane right at mid-pack running along in ninth. Mandarin Hero is 10th. King Russell's 11th. Disarm buried at the inside while 12th. Derma Sotagake's back in 13th. Cyclone Mischief is 14th. Mage is 15th. Angel of Empire down inside in 16th. Sun Thunder is 17th. Tap It Trice was last entering the backstretch run. And another sharp pace in the Derby. 45 and 3/5 seconds. Verifying flying up the backstretch with Kings Barnes bounding along right alongside. And Reincarnate is right there. 3-1 on the outside third. Two Phils follows them in fourth. Confidence Game covered up down inside fifth. Hit Show's been moved to the outside and he's drawn to within 3 lengths of the lead as around the far turn. Rocket Can is following him. Raise Kane's going the wrong way down inside. Derma Sotogake is revving up from the back of the pack, and so too is Mage. Angel of Empire is finding his best stride as they round the far turn, and Two Phils has taken the lead. Two Phils turns for home in front by 2. Mage is coming down the center. Hit Show is there. Kings Barnes gives way. Angel of Empire with powerful strides down the center of the track, but there's 1 furlong to go. Two Phils fights on, but Mage has taken the lead. Angel of Empires are rallying third. Time is running out to catch Mage. Mage digs down deep, urged onto the wire to win the Derby. Mage the winner. Two Phils was second. Angel of Empire was third, and Disarm came on for fourth.
Well, there you go, folks. That was Mage's 4-race trip to glory, and it may never happen again. To win in only his 4th race, he joined a very select group, and he finished in 2 minutes and 1 seconds. And anyway, I'm a big fan of Dornoch, obviously, because he's following in Mage's footsteps, and I'm really looking forward to this Kentucky Derby. But I thought that this would be a good tribute to Mage and what he did in his short career. He did okay after the Kentucky Derby, but he didn't. I was glad he was retired. Let me just put it that way. You know, he's going to be a great stud, and I'm looking forward to seeing his offspring run. Anyway, this is Laughlin 007 signing off for now. I hope you enjoyed this compilation of Mage videos, and I'm wishing you the best of luck out there. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. It doesn't cost you a dime, and it only takes a second. Just tap the little subscribe button. Thanks again, and good luck out there.